Hello Virgo, hope you're all doing well. Thank you for all your likes, shares and subscribes, and welcome to the channel. This is a general reading, so it might not resonate. I've made a playlist for November, so if it doesn't, you can have a look at the playlist for Virgo and see if there's any messages there that can help you. Today we have, now this is the Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radleigh Valentine that I'm using here. Being unable to, or unwilling to make a decision. Follow your own heart rather than trying to make others happy and pretending there is no problem, overanalyzing a situation. So this is the Two of Swords we're talking about here. So there's a decision that's going to have to be made here. Always do it from the heart and always make sure that it's the right decision for you. But putting off a decision and pretending there isn't a problem is not the way to be going about things just now, Virgo. So don't be putting off any decisions that need to be made here. Forgiveness. Now this can be, it's not running about saying sorry to everybody. It can be forgiving yourself or finding yourself where you are. Spirit always is forgiving. You're doing the best you can with the cards you've been dealt. So you're always the best version of yourself. And Spirit is not judging. There's no one judging you here. So it might be that you've been through challenges now and you might have to let people go. Understanding that your challenges are for your own self-growth does help the forgiveness process. You understand that people and situations come across your path because it's so that you can become more enlightened and decide what's for you and what isn't. So it's more that than running about saying sorry to everybody. Recovery. And you will recover from anything you're going through, but you need to make this decision and you will recover from anything in your past. So we're putting off something here that needs to be dealt with. Virgo. Now, sometimes we can be unable to make a decision because we don't have enough information. So we'll see. It might be that you need to get more clarity as well about the path that you want to go down. That helps with your decision making. The Knight of Cups, that's movement, you see, on the decision card. The Seven of Pentacles. The Four of Swords. That's your recovery card. There we go, the Eight of Swords. That's why we're having trouble. The overall energy is the Five of Cups. Yep. Now that's what we need to be doing. Beautiful. I love tarot. This is why I love tarot. The Eight of Cups, the Star card. You're recovering, and that's your Star card on your recovery. Your Empress card on the recovery card. Goodness me. And the beautiful Two of Cups. This is very, very straightforward here. Now what we've got here is the central overall energy is upset and regret. Now what we're doing here is we don't want to be focusing on any upsets from the past. We can't refill these cups. We want to be looking at the cups in the background and looking at the blessings that we have so we can move forward. Now fives are change for me, and you can see this. Knights are movement forward. So Spirit is wanting you to move forward. They're trying to help you today by bringing this reading up here, Virgo. That it's time to move forward. Now, fives, like I say, are change. We're overthinking things here. We're creating our own mental prison, which is totally human-like. We all do this. We're overanalyzing things. If you take the blindfold off and the binds, you can walk forward. You can walk forward and free yourself from these swords. So what we're saying here is we're either, remember what we're saying here, being able or unwilling to make a decision here. If we're overthinking things, we're not going to do well with it. We're getting in our own road here. We're going to overcomplicate things here, this decision that needs to be made. Overanalyze, it's at the very bottom. Overanalyzing a situation. That's what you're doing. You're getting in your own road here. So don't be overthinking things. And don't be thinking about the past. Let the past go. It's time to forgive the past. We can't change it and focus on the present. And this is about recovering. Now, you could be recovering from an illness. It could be that you're recovering from any kind of battle you've been through here. And you're thinking now, how am I going to do? How am I going to move forward? How am I going to bring movement in to become happy, to bring in happiness, go towards my happiness? Now, what Spirit's saying here is to help with this overthinking, what you need to do is you need to be thinking and analysing. You need to take some time out to review things. You need to let the past go and lay back and review things and think about the best way to go forward towards your wish fulfillment. Now, this card here did say, there's a part of it that says pretending there is no problem. Okay. Now, this here is about recognising and being honest with yourself that there's something missing in your life. So what I'm saying by this is we could be in relationships we've been in forever, but there's no love left, or there's lost its spark. And after the 8 comes the 9, which is your wish fulfillment card, which is what Spirit is trying to get you to move towards. So when you're reviewing and thinking things, you have to be honest with yourself here. There is issues here. Remember it says, don't be pretending there isn't a problem, because that doesn't help, and getting ourselves all cut up with things. It could also be that you're in a job, for example, you've been in for years, but there's no job satisfaction. This is about anything that's lacking in your life. So we need to be facing up to that now. We need to be thinking about it. And we need to plan how we can go towards the 9 of Cups, which is a more fulfilling situation for yourself here. Now, when we do this, we'll bring better balance into our life. There'll be movement will come in. Making this decision will bring movement. You'll start to go towards your happiness. You've made your plans here. You're reviewing them, and Knights are movement. Now, this could also be an opportunity coming in from somebody with a cup of love. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy coming forward. Now, there might have been upsets in your relationship. You might be in a relationship at the moment where you're feeling there's something missing here. It might be that you need to face up to the problems within the relationship. Don't be overthinking it. It's maybe time to speak up so that you can resolve these issues and you can bring things back into balance within your relationship. Okay, it might be that there's an opportunity to go towards a relationship here, but there's been disappointments in the past. We're focusing on the past and we're overthinking things and we're getting in our own road. But this relationship, in fact, because we can recover from the past, because things have happened a certain way in the past doesn't mean to say they're going to repeat themselves. We're recovering from the past here and we're choosing to go towards happiness with someone else. And this person here is somebody who is the mirror image of you. There's somebody who sees life the same way as you. There's somebody who is singing off the same hymn sheet. There's the same expectations in life. So a beautiful, well-balanced, loving, caring opportunity that could be coming to you here for a beautiful, well-balanced relationship could be on the cards for some of you. Now, this is a general reading, so I've covered a couple of, maybe I think about 3 situations here. I'm trying my best here to cover everything. But what needs to happen now is, when you go towards your happiness, we have to have the patience to nurture it. So we could be nurturing situations, we could be leaving jobs and going towards new ones. We've made our plans here, we've made the decision to go towards our happiness, whether this be in our work life or relationships, within our finances or in environments, because that's what Pentacles are about. They're about anything that's tangible in your life. So it could be any area of your life we're talking about here. It's time to make that decision. It's time to put your efforts into situations, environments, and people where we know we can nurture things and things will start to grow. So we want to be in jobs, for example, where we know that if we can learn courses, our wage rises will come. We could through time, we could be promoted. We want to be having good savings plans. If there's been upset within your financial situation, it's about thinking about how we're going to balance out finances here and nurturing them, having a monthly financial plan, and you could start to see you'll recover, you'll start to see savings accumulating. Anything, whatever it is, it could be investing in this new relationship and having the patience to watch that grow as well. And what will happen with that is you'll see rebirth and rejuvenation in any area of your life here. So what we've got in the middle row is we've got letting past regrets go, deciding to do that, focusing on our blessings, putting our efforts into situations, environments, and people where we know there will be growth here, and coming into rebirth and rejuvenation. Now, if this is a relationship as well, it could be a new relationship, or you ironing out your issues in your present one, there could be the birth of a child, because this is a pregnancy card. But the overall energy of the Empress is rebirth and rejuvenation, being at one with your universe, your environments, and all your relationships. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. So we need to be making this decision, because we'll recover from any past sadnesses and there'll be new hope and rejuvenation will come into your life here, and you'll start to become the star of your own show. And again, you can see things balancing out there. Beautiful energy there. Okay, Virgo, I will take a fairy message to end this reading. Inspiration. You need to be doing things that inspire you. Be prepared, as you'll soon receive a visit from the Fairy of Inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. Make that decision. Absolutely. Okay, I hope this helps, Virgo. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.